Culturally relevant teaching allows African American students to choose academic excellence, yet still identify with African and African American culture. It maintains culture and transcends negative effects of the dominant culture. The culturally relevant teacher sees herself as an artist and teaching as an art. She sees herself as part of the community and giving something back to it. She believes all students can succeed. She sees teaching as pulling knowledge out, kind of like mining. Take a second to look at this picture. What do you notice? Now look at this picture. Observe where the teacher is standing and her body language. You'll see her mining knowledge out of her students while fostering a positive relationship. Students also appear to be engaged as well.
The teacher and students create community with each other without practices that exclude or lead to exclusion. The students are taught to use their individual strengths to help their peers succeed, like in this picture where one girl is supporting the other girl. In the culturally relevant classroom, the teacher connects with students on an individual level.
Culturally relevant teachers foster community involvement among their students. This is especially important in communities where negative forces like drugs, crime, and high unemployment cause students to lose hope in their own circumstances. Teachers also help connect students' local community involvement with national and global citizenship and see community building as a lifelong process.
Culturally relevant teachers teach that knowledge is not static but fluid. Knowledge itself can change, and the way knowledge is communicated, what, how, when, and by whom, also changes. Success is judged on an individual basis, not as an objective, universal goal.
The teacher believes that the students need to be challenged. The teacher continually raises expectations. The teacher communicates to the students that they can do it, and the teacher has the students identify for themselves what they can do. The teacher ensures each student of his or her individual importance.
Classrooms are broadly inclusive of the whole student, of students whose learning situations are most tenuous, of multifaceted literacy methods, of common struggles towards disrupting the status quo, and of the idea that teachers are political beings.
Culturally relevant teaching requires a focus on instruction, which takes into account students' backgrounds, an assumption of competence which allows for success when teachers use scaffolding to facilitate learning, and educating students so that they not only learn, but also learn how to think critically.
There is little literature available that addresses the specific educational needs of African American students. Teachers are not provided enough preparation to educate African American students. American education recognizes African Americans as a racial group, but not as a distinct culture. Recruit those who have a desire to work with African American students. Provide educational experiences that help to clarify the central role of a culture and require that candidates have immersion experiences in African American culture. Provide opportunities for teachers to critique the system and become agents of change.
Take another look at this picture. This is culturally relevant teaching. Do you practice culturally relevant teaching?
Created using Powtoon.